Sometimes I shave my legs and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I comb my hair and sometimes I won't. Depending on how the wind blows, I might even paint my toes. It really just depends on whatever feels good in my soul. Not the average girl from your video. And I may feel like a supermodel, but I learned to love myself unconditionally because I am a queen. Not the average girl from your video. My worth is not determined by the price of my clothes. No matter what I'm wearing, I will always be TNDRE. When I look in the mirror, the only one there is me. Every freckle on my face is where it's supposed to be. And I know I created it and make no mistakes on me. My feet, my thighs, my lips, my eyes, I'm loving what I see. Not the average girl from your video.
Hey you guys, hello, Cimplycece here, and we are back for another Sisterlock update. I ain't gonna lie, my two least favorite locks are these. I put them through a lot. Look at this. This is ugly. So this is the lock we reattached. When I reattached them, I was trying to even them out, so I cut them, and they're still not even, and I refuse to cut them again. So to not be annoyed, I'm going to pin this up. Okay. I'm gonna pin that up in there, and we're gonna pin you up with a clip. But anyway, you guys, welcome back. So we're here for another Sisterlock update. I'm gonna drop the locks. Of course, I'm giving a lock examination or whatever, like I always do. So you've already seen that. We're gonna talk about the hairline first. So we're gonna talk about what's going on, what my expectations are, and what is the plan of execution. So first thing first, I started this lock, I want to say after my last retie, so about 6 weeks ago. I managed to keep it in the whole time, so I'm excited about that. I have been babying it. If you are not familiar with Sisterlocks, I don't know if you have to do it with micro locks, like if they're started with 2-strand twist or anything like that. But with Sisterlocks, you have to braid and band at the beginning for almost a year, depending on how your hair locks and how quickly. So I've been babying it. I've been braiding and banding this with the two locks next to it. So this one and this one, or this one and this one. Same over here. This is another tiny lock that, oh, it scares me. But this one has unraveled a lot. But at the base, you can see that there's a little bitty lock. So I'm trying to baby that as well. And I braid and band it with the two next to it, or this one and that one. So that is what's happening here. So the plan of action, I'm hoping that, let me move you out the way. I'm hoping that somewhere in the line, this can become at least 2 locks. With my hairline being very, very fine, I'm trying to be very realistic and reasonable with what my hair is capable of doing, given its condition and its natural texture. So with my hair being so fine, like this will never be a lock. I'll probably have to coil that forever. Same with this. That's fine with me. I'm okay with that. But if I can get, I feel like absolutely these two can probably become micro locks at some point. And I'm hoping over here right now I have 1, 2, 3, and this one. But so I have 3 little comb coils. Worst case, I'm hoping I can split that and at least start 2. And that's just based on the fullness of my hair. It's extremely fine and thin in places, as you can see on the hairline. So it needs enough that it can support itself once it becomes a lock. So I'm not expecting that this can be 3 different locks. I just think that's a bit unreasonable. And just like these, they'll never probably be locks, but that's fine. If the goal is to just get these 2, if I can get these locks here, listen, I'll be satisfied. If where these are comb coils, if those become locks, ma'am, sir, whoever you are, listen, I will not complain. I've been comb coiling it, just hoping it, it grows, because this grew and that grew. And I've also had one behind here, somewhere in here, because in this area, naturally my family, us women, we start to thin in that area. So with the damage I'd done and being pregnant, the postpartum shedding, it wasn't locks. Clearly this wasn't a lock, that wasn't a lock. These are clearly not locks. And then right behind it, I'll pull my hair down in a second, that wasn't a lock, and she added those later. So we're just gonna baby those, and we're praying that they will stay intact. We're praying that we still will continue to see prosperity, because if only thing that is not locked is this hair in the front here with that little coil and that little, make you want to shout. Like, I am serious. I'll be so grateful. If you've been with me from the beginning of my journey, you know our hairline looking real different, okay? It is not how we started. We are so grateful and thankful for that. And that's why we preach prosperity of them. These are thriving edges. They are doing wonderful and beautiful. Things that I'm using to aid in my hairline growth, I will share that with you all. Guys, it's just two things. Number one, I shared this before. I've been using this Edge and Temple Strengthening Oil. I will make sure to link this in the description if you want to give it a try. I'm not the biggest person that think oils help a lot, but it says there's a strengthening oil, and it does have biotin, fortified strands for stronger hair, and black castor oil moisturizes and strengthens. So really, I don't really know if it's making my hair grow faster, because again, hair grows from the inside out. But do I think the biotin and black castor oil can aid in strengthening the hair? Absolutely. So I've been using this. I've been having it for over a year, and I'm probably, let me see if I can, I'm about down to here. So I don't use a lot, and I honestly haven't been using it every day. And I think, let's see what the instructions say. It says apply directly to the target areas around the hairline or entire scalp. Massage focusing on the applied areas. Leave in and style as desired for daily use around the hairline or entire scalp. So I want to try to start using it. Like I put some on, and I'll just put on a little bit on every night. And I'm going to just try that for at least a month straight and just see. But I do feel like it has aided in that, like strengthening them, because they look a little bit fuller. And I really think it's not necessarily that they're fuller from this, but I think, you know, as the hair grows, it's going to look a little bit fuller. That's just how hair works, especially if you have thin and fine hair like myself. So I'll link that. And then the other thing, I'm taking hair vitamins, and I take my multivitamins every day. So I think that could be aiding with it as well. I used to work out more regularly. I have not done that in a while. So these are the two things that I'm really relying on for the hairline growth. Now, if they were always going to thrive and, you know, and thrive and grow like this, I don't know, you guys. Since I started using these things a while ago, at least a year or two. So I don't know. Either way it goes, we're happy about it. We're not looking super scalpy from a distance. And I am, I'm sorry, I'm just overwhelmed. I love it. Nothing to complain about. That is where we are. My vitamins that I take are from Women's Best. I will make sure to either put in a picture, but I will definitely link those vitamins down below if you're interested in checking that out, if you already don't have one that you love and enjoy. But I take a hair vitamin every day, and I take a multivitamin, and I also take apple cider vinegar vitamin. So that is the only things that I'm doing that I think can help with this. Other than that, we ain't got nothing else. And then apart from that, I don't have anything to say. Let's pull our hair down. Let me take my little clips out, and I'll show you the ones behind it, you guys. But I'm really trying to keep this short, because I'll just get to babbling, but I don't have anything new to say. I really don't. So it might be this one. Yeah, it is. Because if you see the difference in lengths, right? This one behind here was started later, and I have the same over here, which is going to probably be right behind this one. Let me find you here. Let's see if you're shorter. I don't know, y'all. This might not be the right one. No, that's not it. Let's find you. Oh, there you are. So it was right here. This one was started later. So if you see the length of these, they're right here, compared to the length of these that are all the way down here. So that's how the difference in lengths are from those. But if you, and then I don't know what's going on with this one, you guys. It like came a loose, and it's shorter than, but I don't remember it being broken or cut or anything. But you see the ones that have been here since the beginning, they're down here. Now, before I cut off my temples, this one before, used to come all the way. Let me move my hair out the way. Before I cut this one off, it used to come all the way down to here, to my collarbone. So I guess it's getting close to it, but unshrunken, like it was down here. So we're waiting on those to grow. This one, I think, is going through a different growth cycle simply because I did cut it and it's reattached. Like I reattached it and glued it. But it just feels like it's growing slower than the next one, but I don't really know if it is. It could just be that, hold on, over here, since I cut it, as you can see, the ends of this is undone too with the curl. I don't have any curls anymore. Like I used to at the beginning of my lock journey, and then this one has it too. So of course, when you cut the lock, it's gonna make new ends, and I think that's what I'm seeing. But I refuse. I'm not cutting anything anymore. I just leave them up and just let them go. And that's really all that's happening. I don't have anything special, anything else that I'm doing to my hair. So, guys, I'm still digging the reties from the professionals. It's still light. Now, I talked to her today, and I was like, the hair, it feels so different from when I do it. And I said, it feels very, very light. I said, I don't know what y'all do, but it is different. I don't know if it's the product, whatever, the tool. And she said she did change up some of mine because, like, I remember, if you guys remember, I told y'all, if you didn't, you can check out my last update, that she said my struggle area was the middle. But I do feel super, super comfortable with going back to her. I love that she's taking care of them again, because I probably would have never known anything about the middle. I mean, there's no reason for me to see it. Let me bring that down so I'm not, I feel like I'm gonna have to stand up. So she did tell me that she changed up my rotation. Now, she didn't tell me what she changed it up to. You know what, y'all, that ain't none of my business. I know she said I was on a 4-point, so whatever she changed up, listen, I love it. They are growing. Like, look at this in the front. It makes me so happy. I just always be looking from here. Like, this is really, look, that is so long, you guys. I cannot tell y'all. Oh, I gotta pose real quick because this can be a thumbnail. Anyway, I cannot tell y'all the last time my hair from this point of my head came down here, and if you stretch it, because it shrinks, but not much. Because if you see where it falls just without being stretched, this is where it's at. If I stretch it a little bit, it comes to about here. So we are coming on down. Growth goals. My goal right now is to reach bra strap length. We're almost there. I'm thinking we'll probably reach it by next year, next summer or so, because I did this in 4 years. So I think it was 4 years in September of this year, you guys, for any of you who are new here. And I have all the way from the very beginning. So if you go back, if you get on my Sisterlock playlist, there is video footage from my when I first got them put in and I was feeling uncomfortable. They was giving short, you guys, very, very short. And so in 4 years, this is what the hair has done from that point. I started with, for her, the minimum length that she would do, which was 3 inches. She told me I just need to grow my hair at least 3 inches. That's how short it was, you all. I did not have 3 inches. I had to wait. So anyway, this is where we are. We are so close to bra strap. I took off my cardigan because I want you to see it, like, bra strap is about here. I like to try to have something to show, but that's just hard to do. So this will be bra strap length. So let me keep my hair straight. Y'all see me keeping it down, not up. I go up, yeah, but keeping it straight even though I'm turned. So we are looking, I don't really know what y'all see because I'm trying to keep my head straight, but that's our goal. This is, let me tilt you just a little bit, just a little bit. This is our goal, to get here. And that's what I'm working on. That's my first goal. And the longest I want my hair to be is probably waist length. So y'all know waist length we talking about right here. So I don't think I want to let my hair grow longer than right here, this crevice in my back. And that's probably another 4 to 5 years away, given what it did in the first 4 years, I would guess, but that's just a guesstimate. So I'm thinking by year 8, I might hit waist length, but I'm hoping next year I hit bra strap. But I'm loving it. It's looking beautiful. They are healthy. I have no bad things to say apart from praying for these. Y'all just keep praying, touching and agreeing, praying that she stays in. Because if she stays in, y'all, the hairline is looking way more like this. This is a hole, as y'all see. It's pretty much a bald spot. It's hair here. Like you can see my nail go behind it, but that is so crazy thin. Like that's not, you know what I mean? If worst case, I'll help to swoop this back and put the coil in this area. But you know, you see that hair underneath my nail, but that's not gonna be enough to make a lock. Like, so our prayers for these two to be, I can hopefully, as they get a little bit more length, I can start a little lock like I did here. And I need to like pin it so I can blend down, but I don't care. And what I did over here, because no, this is the one. Yeah, this one looks really good. Like it blends in really well with the hairline. Like when you just look at it naked, it doesn't even look like it wasn't there, but these two were not there. And then we're praying for those to get strong enough. So that is it. That's the update. I don't got nothing else to say. I don't need to keep y'all forever. Thank y'all for joining me. And if you've been joining me for Vlogmas, thank you. I've gotten off track a little bit, but I'm getting back on it. It's just so hard because I work full time, but it's fun. If you haven't checked it out, check out Vlogmas. But you guys, I think that is everything. If you guys have any questions about my hair, I can definitely do a Q&A for you guys. I don't know. I've never done one. And I know people have questions. So if you have questions, go ahead and put them in the comment section down below. And I will get out a video doing a Q&A about my hair if you want it. And I don't care if I only got 6 questions, girl. I'm just do the little 6-question video. But either way it goes, if you want to know anything, always ask me. I usually answer you guys in the comment section, but if y'all want a designated video, then you can ask multiple questions in a comment, and I will definitely get a video for that. But you guys, that's truly everything. I have nothing else to share. Let me make sure we got 5 seconds to think about it. When it comes to hair, it's not. I'm still satisfied with going back to her. I really feel, it feels like the right thing to do. I don't know how else to explain it. And I say that now because when I initially went back, it was just because I was sick and tired of doing it myself. It was just the time it took to do it myself. Oh, I will say, so in the hairline, in this little section right here, this very front row, I went in and redid, like rotated those a couple more times just because I wanted, it was a little bit more frizzier than I like. But that's the only thing I touched, you guys. The rest of it is all her work. And then I put the coils in after it was done because it just be a little fro up there. And I'm really digging that. So that's it. I just added the coils in the front. But yes, I am loving it. I feel like my hair, it does feel lighter. I feel like this is the best bet for me for right now. And if anything changes, I'll let you guys know that. But until the next one, you guys, always stay blessed, stay motivated, and stay close to God. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Bye.
My mama said lady ain't what she got, but what she knows. But I'm drawing a conclusion, it's all in